So let's start understanding. I think I am not going to repeat whatever my logic team might have explained to you. And we're not going here and there, directly jumping into what is this part one all about it, and what is my training plan, which section I'm going to start, etc. That will have a deliberation, and then we'll start something. Since already it is around 40-45 minutes, the orientation was done. Then in the next 1 hour or so, let's get into the nitty-gritties of what is CMA. First of all, I know few names here, but who are new to me, right? So you can call me Bala sir, like they introduced. Vinod is my close friend, and my logic is my most priority. And with that, we're all meeting here, and this journey starts from tonight. One thing I would like to say that exams are meant to be rigorous. You're going to be a professional. You're not academic anymore. So being a professional, you have to pass through a lot of thorns in this journey. It is not easy. Only easy thing is the time. Within 1 year, 1.5 years, you can finish. But two-part exam, 4 hours non-stop. First 3 hours, 100 multiple choices. Then next, the fourth hour, if you go, and I want you to go, I will tell the secret later on. In fourth hour, 2 essay case studies. And 2 times you are going to write. And even if you take 6 months, in 1 year, it is doable certification. But anything, professional qualifications means lot of sacrifice, lot of preparation, everything is there. You're all at a good hands with my logic academic support team, and you follow my training sequence, and they will revise also in that sequence, so that everyone is on the same page. And once you will get the resources, you have to start practicing. And exam is different than Indian and UK exams. The techniques are different. The way the international courses ask you the questions are totally different what we see in Indian systems. Okay, anyway. So now, as far as part one is concerned, whether it is part one or part two, CMA is by look, it is two-part exam, 8 hours exam. But within each part, there is a 6 sections. But let us call it as 6 mini papers. So there are 6 papers in part one, 6 papers in part. So you are writing, you are appearing computerized exam, 100 multiple choices, 2 case studies can come from anywhere, and they are going to try to cover all the 6 papers. That means 6 papers you are writing, you are appearing in 4 hours. It's a deadly exam. Okay? Questions can come from like a Google, from anywhere, not necessarily in the order. So just a brief, and then we will start our topics. I have just 1 hour, and in 1 hour, because already it is 10:20. So within 1 hour, let's understand what is the training module which I'm going to deliver, and what is that you have to do in order to cement this knowledge. just listening to my sessions and not doing anything, it doesn't help you. On the first 15 minutes only, I am little bit negative, little bit rigid on what is the expectation. Okay. As far as part one is concerned, as you are all seeing the screen, everyone seeing the screen? Confirm? Yeah. Screen is shared, right? Everyone see? Hello, hello. Keep on chatting with me, engage with me in the chat boxes. Okay. Sometimes you can take the screenshots, and in my classes, generally, I'll give some bullet points, notes. You should also, when I'm at the flow, you should take the notes. Make one fresh book only for Balasar trading and take the bullet points. Balasar B and bullet points is B. And in essay also, you should write bullet points. With the bullet points only, you will pass, not by paragraph. Okay. Now, as far as part one is concerned, the title is Financial Planning, Performance and Analytics. In front of you, there is 6 sections and their names. But as far as my training is concerned, I am going to start with section B. Now, section B, section C, section D, you have to study them together. They're all interlinked. Everything related to management accounting, planning, budgeting and forecasting, performance management, and cost management. In fact, section C is the variances between section B and D. Section B minus D is section C. Okay, while section B concentrates about futuristic planning, budgeting, and forecasting, section D talks about actuals. When we talk about section C, it is a comparison of section B, the futuristic budgeting, and what is the actual performance, talking about variances, fixing the responsibility on the managers, etc., etc. So they should be studied together. But my order is I am going to do B first, then train you on D, then C. So that is the starting thing you should understand. And later on, we will take up section A, which is in itself is a totally different from DCD. Now, A is financial accounting, external financial reporting decisions. You will be learning about US framework, that is GAAP. What is GAAP? Have you all heard about it? GAAP. You can unmute and talk to me.
Generally accepted accounting principle.
Very good, Janvi. Generally accepted accounting principles of US. So we are going to study how the financial statements are prepared, how they are presented, what are the major assets and liabilities, etc., how they are valued under GAAP, how they are shown, and at least for external publishing. So we are going to do that later on. While we finish BDC, that is entirely a management accounting. All these things are external, means external publication. These BDC are all internal decision making. So that's why first management accounting means internal decisions. What we think that will become numbers in the future, and those will be presented in section A. So section A is a financial accounting, and section B, C, D are core management accounting in part 1. And on the day 1, I'm telling you, section E and F, these are 100% technical theory. Are you all taking notes? Are you all taking notes? Okay. Technical theory, E and F. And what I want from all of you is that read these E and F. Once you get your study material, start reading them, just browsing them, going through what it is in that literature, not thinking about too much, but it's a plain reading, but very, very technical. Lot of terminologies, lot of definitions, and you see that on the right side. What is this percentages? These are all called weightage. Approximate weightage of questions you will get it. Now, E and F together, it is 30%. 30%, let's say, 30 questions roughly in 100 multiple choices. And that too, 100% technical theory. You can imagine anyone who ignores these E and F will never be able to pass part 1. So before I come there, I want you to have a just going through, understand what is that in the theory, etc. That is on the first day only I'm telling you the plan. Don't wait for me. I'll finish B, D, C, then A. And by the time I come to E and F, maybe I'll take E in between and then go to A. That is also a possibility. By the time it is long time, I am with you for 2.5 months. And that means we are starting on November 17th. So November to December, December to January, January to February, almost February 10th, like that. Valentine Day is February 14th. So our friendship ends there for part 1. So likely that is a timeline. Okay. So don't wait for me. Start going through that. Is that clear? Is it clear, all of you? Are you all getting that idea? Training plan? Yes. Getting it. Okay. Now, as far as section B is concerned, what is section B? Now start a fresh page. Write down section B. Section B, planning, budgeting, and forecasting. Planning, budgeting, and forecasting, which is 20%. Please start writing down. We'll have an overview of this part before we jump into. I'm not the one who will start immediately without getting into what is inside, nitty-gritty. Like if I give you one book, you will not start studying immediately reading. So first we will see book like this, then we'll see who is the author, then we'll just go through pages like this, at that last page we will see like that, then we start reading like that. You should always, that is a good technique. I cannot start a chapter 1 just like that without knowing what is inside the section B. We are going to do an overview of what is that. First of all, before we start anything, all of you have joined for CMA US, Certified Management Accountant. I'm not talking about the syllabus. I want to know what was in your mind when you enrolled this certification, this qualification. There must be something in mind. There must be something in your visualization. Once I become management accountant, I'll be like that. I'll be doing like that. Can anyone talk about it? Abhirami. Or just like that you joined. Jannavi, Kirtada. Anyone? Somebody stop doing annotating my screen, okay? Don't do any annotation. What is your visualization? What do you want to be? Okay, I want to be management accountant, but what is that in your mind when you start working in a corporation? You just don't join this course after you have some idea. What is that? Come on, Janvi. Anyone? Soumeshri? Yashaswini? Nobody knows what is that. What is management accounting? Why you want to become management accountant? Just like that? Sana, Santosh. Are you all listening to me, first of all? This damn silence make me nervous. Okay, Janvi, unmuted, doctor.
Yes, sir.
Janvi, go ahead. How are you?
Yeah, sir, I'm good.
You are good. Tell me what is in your mind before you enrolled for it.
I was just into normal degrees, BCom. I'm just doing it now.
Okay.
So I thought I'll have a greater value if I choose this course, and I can join corporate and earn great post with this course.
Earn great post with this course.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, this is something different than your academic. Yeah. But you are visualizing great post in a corporate. Okay, still I want to go in your mind. After becoming CMA, what is that you are going to do in your job? Why you did not choose financial accounting? There are other certifications, right? Other qualifications. What is management accounting means? Janavi, think about it. Santosh Reddy, good. Unmute. Hello. Mute. Pooja. Santosh, talk to me, huh? Ifa Khan. I'm asking simple question.
I can get the job opportunities all over the globe, sir.
You will get a job all over the globe. Okay.
Yeah, even the package and even the salary will be also higher when compared to other jobs.
Oh, very good. What a dream. Okay. Hmm. Okay, but still, I'm not getting the right. That's all good. This is the international course. You'll be joining multinational corporations. But I'm asking you, what is this management accountant means when you become management accountant? Hmm. You'll be okay. First starting job, what do you expect if you're a fresher? Hmm. What will become? Huh? You'll be starting as analyst, financial analyst, okay? And then over the years in your career, as you all have a dream, okay, you will be slowly growing and finally you will become vice president level and CFO, etc. So you'll be joining as analyst, financial analyst in what is the section B, budgeting analyst, planning analyst, forecasting, and other things. But the core question remains management accounting means anyone, I'm giving the last chance. Management accountant means Nandita J. Go ahead. Hmm. Nandita J. What is management accounting? How different it is from others? Hmm? Nandita, unmute. Hmm. Abhimanyu. I think first the foundation should be correct. Hmm. Okay, then we can move on. You all joined with some idea, enthusiasm, right? Hmm. Come on. Hmm. Nandita, go ahead. Hmm.
Sir, can you repeat it? I was somewhere
What
else. I
is
did.
okay? What is management accounting? When you become management accountant, how different you are from others? Hmm.
It's basically for the internal users,
Hmm.
management account,
Hmm.
and it is a future oriented.
Future oriented. Wow. Hmm. Very good. 2 points. So you will be internal decision maker. You will be a futuristic accountant. That's what you're telling, Nandita?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Good. 2 points. Good. Abhimanyu, you're also talking about same thing. Okay. If I don't type it because I don't have time to read. If I talk to me. Hmm.
Sir, management accounting is one of the most useful skills for business success in CMAs.
Hmm. Hmm.
Especially like we are doing CMA, it will be very useful in the future.
Hmm.
It can provide a good salary,
Good
I guess,
salary. Hmm.
mainly depending upon the management accounting.
Management accounting. Good. Okay. I'm asking what is management accounting? Okay.
Sir,
Little bit it is dragging, but I want your clear cut view. Hmm.
so it can can help managers to make good decisions in the company.
Hmm. Good decisions in the company. Hmm. This IFA has some idea. IFA unmute. Hmm. Nandita, very good. 2 points. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Okay. Enough. So, if I summarize as a management accountant, like what Nandita J said. It'll be futuristic accountant means you will be talking about the future today, thinking about the future that will help the decision makers for right decisions. Okay, and then you'll be a value creator with your numbers. You are helping decision making. Your managers take the decisions, and that will help to create the numbers for the company. So you are an internal decision maker and value creating job, etc., etc. It is not like a financial accountant. That is, section A is a financial accountant. In section A, financial accountant, they become expert in US GAAP, in framework, IFRS, and then they tell what are the numbers, while we as a management accountant, we tell why behind the numbers. Okay, thinking about future, etc., etc. As I said, your decisions will help the organization. You are an internal decision maker. That is the thing. You're not going to practice. you're not going to practice audit. You're not going to practice taxation like financial accountants. So there are two major disciplines, accounting professions in the world. One is financial accounting, other one is management accounting. Each country has its own certifications, its own qualifications. In India, financial accountant is CA. In India also, management accountant is there. That is called cost and management accounting. In America, financial accountant is CPA, and management accounting is what you have now started doing, that is CMA. And in UK also, in UK has its own CA, and UK has its own CMA. It is called CMA. So every country has these two types of profession, and you have chosen this American CMA, which is called a golden certification, golden management accounting certification. Some of you want to travel, some of you have a dream to get a good salary and all. Yeah, this is the global passport. So first, these things should be in your mind. You have all the dreams, but this dream needs to be cemented with the thoughts like this. Now, getting back to section B. Section B, planning, budgeting, forecasting. This is all futuristic. Okay, write down. First section, in that we are dissecting. Write down. First one is planning. In that, what is that we are going to study? Write down. First bullet point, planning as a process. Write down. Planning as a process. We'll talk about basics of planning. Planning as a process. Next, you write down strategic planning. Strategic planning. In bracket, long-term planning, long-range planning. Okay. Are you all writing? Confirm. Gitanjali. Are you all writing? Hello. Okay. Strategic planning. Next, strategic management process. Strategic management process. Okay. Next, strategic management models. strategic management models. Okay. Now, within this section B, this planning is completely theory. There's no numbers there. You will enjoy numbers in budgeting. Write down. Second, budgeting. Budgeting. Okay. In that, first we will discuss, write down, first bullet point. Definition, comma, roles of budgeting, next, budgeting approaches, okay. Next, types of budget, make like this. There's a long list, but I'm going to give you only summary. Operating budget and financial budget. There are so many budgets within the operating and financial. That is where you will like the numbers. You'll be able to, you should be constructing different types of operating budget and financial budget. That is the area where lot of calculations are tested. Okay, next, write down. Methods of budget. Types of budget is different. Methods of budget is different. Okay. So this is a brief summary of what is that we are going to study budgeting. In budgeting, everything is not theory. Some basic things, first few chapters before we come to the types of budget, they're all basic theory. When we come to budgets, here I have just written operating and financial, but within that there are around 10 to 12 types of budgets we are going to prepare, like a production budget, direct material budget, direct labor budget, non-manufacturing expense budget, etc., etc. Okay, financial budget, cash budget, very, very important. Number crunching, you'll be constructing budgets. And the third area is forecasting. Okay. Forecasting in that first bullet point. Forecasting methods. You write like this: qualitative, quantitative, quantitative. Next, you write down under quantitative methods. We'll be learning under quantitative methods. Okay, we'll be learning. Write down correlation analysis, correlation analysis. Next, coefficient of determination. Okay. Next, write down regression analysis. Regression analysis. Learning curve. Next, expected value. Expected value. Okay. These are all the techniques under quantitative methods. In that, especially for the exam, last two, these are important. Some theory, some numbers, you'll be calculating. So basically, this is the overview of your section B, planning, budgeting, forecasting. By the name itself, you see, we are talking about something futuristic, with the, especially when we talk about planning, it's all done by the top management in any company. Okay, that is called strategic planning. So this is the overview of section. Now, as I said, first area of planning, there's a lot of jargons, lot of terminologies, strong theoretical models you will study, how entire planning is done. So from this area only, out of 20 questions, you will get 5 very good questions out of planning. In budgeting, you will get around 10 to 12, let's say, and in forecasting around balance 3. That is how the 20 questions will come. This is from my experience as a trader after listening to everyone who went there. 20% means not exactly 20 questions will come. I'm roughly, if we out of 120 questions you're expecting, 5 questions will come from planning itself. Okay, so now before we start this planning, budgeting, forecasting, and jump in there with the theory, first of all, you need to understand the entire syllabus, especially entire CMA program. This is so practical, and you should understand from the global multinational corporation objective, not small companies, sole proprietorship, partnership like that. For a huge multinational corporation, as a management accountant, you need to understand that the global view in these corporations, how it is done. The syllabus is designed in such a way. So first of all, before we jump in there, when we talk about multinational corporations, you have to understand how they are set up first. How they are set up. A large multinational corporations, once they were small companies, once they were US domestic companies, and later on they expanded their wings in foreign shores, it is called. This is American exam. For us, America is a domestic companies, and then they become domestic US multinational, like that you should think. You can think about Indian examples, that also we can think, but There's no harm in that, but most of the examples you should understand from the business world in America. Be it in America or anything, corporation is a corporation. First, they were a small companies, then they expanded, then they wanted to start their businesses in foreign countries. One foreign country, another foreign country, they expanded their footprints around the globe. Now, when you expand like that, a huge MNC, or some of you said you want to work and you have a dream in that case, definitely you will be in working in American multinational corporations. Means they are working in India, working in everywhere. So now, how this entire mega corporations, they get into this planning and budgeting and forecasting, and what is the management accountant role in that? What you will be doing? That is what is this section all about. And entire CMA programs and any American qualifications, they concentrate on the practical world around you, what is happening. And of course, exam is theory based, but practical view they incorporate, but no practical examples. We're not in any textbook, we're not talking about one particular company like Amazon, Netflix, Apple, Google, etc. But some examples we should always think about it. Now, how these US multinational corporations are organized. First, at the thing you should understand that there are shareholders. There is one party, one group called shareholders, and another group called board of directors. And then there is another group called management. An organization is, if we call this circle as an organization, corporation, and management is there at various layers. Generally, it's called top, mid management, and lower management. Okay, that means this board of directors and especially shareholders were keeping them far away from the organization, from the corporation. In fact, it is their corporation. But we are keeping them away. In accounting and corporate governance, it is called. How the corporation needs to be governed. First, that idea should be there with you before we start anything. All CMA, you should understand this is the basic foundation. How a corporation needs to be governed. So shareholders are outside, but it is their own corporation. So then these shareholders include first who started this so-called company, and later on it became corporation. So this shareholders group per se, they include earlier founders, initial promoters, and a larger public. Together they are called as shareholders. But I am sure all of you know, for governance purpose, for accounting purpose, we keep them away. There is a concept, accounting concept. What is it? Owners are separate from business. What concept is? 11th grade, 12th grade?
Business entity.
Business entity. Our Nandita is rocking today. Okay. Business entity, explain. Owners are separate from business, correct? Owners' expenses should not be mixed in business. The same concept in larger corporations, though founders are there as part of shareholders, what they do is they select board of directors. Now, this board of directors selected by shareholders kickstart this planning process. Before we go there, we should understand what is the role. Now, who are these board of directors? They're all selected from various strata in the society. They're all veterans. They're all very, very intelligent people. One person can become board of directors, member of a board, they're called. In maximum around 9 corporations. 7 to 9, the restrict. So these board of directors and shareholders, they have a relationship called, I'm sure in commercial law, etc., but I've heard agency theory. Agency theory. So shareholders are principal and board of directors are agent. That is called agency theory or proprietary theory. So what is agent's job? Agent's job is to carry out the dreams of the principal, that is shareholders. So board of directors, they don't work day to day. They work via various committees. One board member will be the chairman, other board members will be the co-chairman, etc. And it includes other members selected by them. And they have one big responsibility. That is called oversight responsibility. Oversight responsibility. Now we have not filled the data, the space between board of directors and the management. This board of directors appoint top management, and especially they are called C-suite executives. C-suite executives. That is CEO and other C's, including CFO. Yeah. CEO means CEO stands for, except Nandita.
Chief Executive Officer.
Chief Executive Officer, Chief Finance Officer, where, some of you will become Chief Finance Officer one day. That should be your dream. The last, in the ladder, the last thing is CFO. You start as an analyst, and then over the productive years, you have to dream like that. Not only dreaming, working towards that, climbing the ladder of success. One day you will become CFO, and you will be selected by the board of directors. And then other C's are there: Chief Operating Officer in a manufacturing company, Chief Technology Officer in tech companies, Chief Marketing Officer, like that. They're all together, they're called CEO. Now, this management, they work day to day. And for all problems, good things, bad things, the CEO is having ultimate responsibility. Now, CEO means face of the organization. buck stops at CEO. Now, board of directors are very, very careful to appoint such a caliber person as a CEO. And this is the background required. Now, before we jump into planning theory tomorrow, now this background, all of you took the notes, all of you take the screenshot. Later on, you can write notes. Okay. You have to keep on writing with me whatever I wrote on the whiteboard, whatever I'm not writing on the whiteboard, but when I'm in the flow. Get used to me. It's only first day. Okay. Let one just to be obedient student, take notes, take notes. Okay. So if somebody has not written it, take the screenshot, then write the neat notes, and this will be our foundation for CMA. Wherever you talk about corporate governance, this picture, these roles, agency, relationship, who appoints who, and what they do, that is very, very important. This should be for your life. Every multinational organization is organized like this. Gitanjali, you want to speak to me?
No, sir.
You're unmuted. Okay. Got it? Samishri. Hello. Niranjan, how are you, man?
Hello, sir. I'm good.
Good, doing good.
Yes, sir.
Doing good in what sense? Studying?
Yeah, sir. Preparing for the second part. Giving my exams in January and February first week, something like that.
Man, kill it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You are a very intelligent fellow. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Prepare nicely, okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all this help you take it from this academic team, okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
They're really now being transformed, okay?
Okay, sir.
Attend the revisions and other things, okay? Take maths from them. They are really helpful for you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Raiza, Gitanjali, what do you do?
So currently I'm working in a corporate company in Bangalore.
In Bangalore?
Yeah.
You're working corporate company. What is your office timings?
Timing is like 9 hours we have to complete. So 10 to 7 I'm working.
10 to 7. Working as what?
Account receivable process.
AR process. AR process. You love section A then. In section A, there is account receivable chapter. Okay.
Okay.
All those things you will learn. Okay, good. Work from home 2 days, 3 days. What is that?
Every day I have to go office.
Every day cab will come and you go.
No. Here only just 1 kilometer near I'm staying from office to PG.
Okay. Cool. What about this Pavana? Yes. Only few to that. Okay. Yashaswini, what you're doing?
So I'm studying BCom second year.
BCom second year. Which semester? Third or fourth?
Third semester, sir.
Third semester. Which college?
Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel. Oh my God. Now it becomes boys' college also.
Yes, sir.
Boys in your class, no?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Earlier, I used to come to Mount Carmel. I used to train ACCA. 75 girls in one class. Yes. You stay nearby Mount Carmel?
No, sir.
What about IFA? IFA don't want to speak to me. Okay, Janvi?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
tell me about yourself.
Sir, currently I'm studying BCom second year, sir. Third semester.
Third semester, which college?
St. Philomena's.
St. Philomena's, where it will come? Oh, this
Sarjapur, sir.
Sarjapur. St. Philomena near airport road. Sarjapur, okay. Okay, what about Darshan? Darshan, man. See, boys don't want to speak now. Okay, last Puja. Then I will take others as we go through. Puja, what you doing?
You're preparing for part 2 exam, sir.
Part 2 exam. Oh, okay. Already finished part 2 coaching.
Yes, sir.
At my logic, that evening batch.
Yes. No, sir. Afternoon. From 11:30 to 2:30.
With me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that Puja. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, Puja.
It's okay, sir.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ಯಮ್ಮ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಯಾಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದೆ?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಈಗ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಊರಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರ್.
ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ?
ಸರ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಈಗ ಇದೇ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ? ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1 ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ?
ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಸರ್ ಪಾಠ.
ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಜಾನ್ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಸರ್.
ಓ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಓದ್ಕೊಂತ ಇದನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತೀಯಾ?
ಯಸ್ ಸರ್.
ನಾನು ಸಾರಿ ಅಮ್ಮ, ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಪೂಜಾಗಳಲ್ವಾ? ಪೂಜಾ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನೀನು?
ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ.
ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ. ಬಂದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗು, ಬಾಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗು. ಸರಿ ಓಕೆ. Others,
ಬಾಯ್ ಸರ್.
bye. Take care. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow soon. Others will get friendship later on. Okay, bye. Good night. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.